We're going to let them keep coming in. Let them keep coming in. How are you guys doing? Thank you for joining us. I hope you grabbed a glass of wine, glass of tequila. Make it a double shot for me, please.
Saw someone had gin on there.
And a double shot for me because I did 2 with him. Tequila Tyler is going to get me buzzed up tonight.
Tequila Tyler's here. We got some good tequila from Casa del Sol. They got
Tuesday
great stuff.
Tequila Tyler.
Maybe
Tuesday
next
tequila
time, like
Tyler.
a wine glass.
Of tequila?
No.
Oh, they're giving me crap right now because I have plastic cups.
These are, guys, for those of you who can't see us, these are like in a doctor's office when you have to pee in a cup.
When you have to pee in a cup.
Yeah, because that's what they remind me of.
Oh, that's
Guys, I'm trying to become a grown-up. Give me a minute, okay?
one step at a time.
All right, we got a good squad in here, so let's get this thing started. Welcome back to episode 8 of the Everybody With Me show. We are talking about dating apps. We got a good one for y'all today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dominique, Katie, and Phil said, Tyler, it's time for you to download a dating app. It's time for you to get back in the streets and start dating. So we got the app. We got my crew. We got my peoples. We got you guys. To my left, we got Dominique, my girl since 7th grade, a big friend, just someone who's always been there for me and has been with literally for me for every step of the way, you know, for the good and the bad. And we've been like that for each other. And I love you, Dom, and thank you for being here once again. To my right is Phil Fit.
What's up?
The staple of Jupiter, Florida. He is the one that is getting everybody in shape in this town, but also the town therapist, really.
Hello.
But more importantly, that's my big brother right there, and that's someone who I've also been training with since 7th grade. He is someone who has been there for so much in my life, and I'm very grateful for having you here on this show once again. And then we got Katie Dooley. It's amazing she's still here because she works with me every day, and I haven't pissed her off that much yet. But I love you, and I'm so grateful for you to be here. All 3 of my friends here are in a successful relationship, a very healthy, great relationship. And then there's me. It's everybody but me here in a relationship. So today, enough of that, enough of boo-hoo and woe is me. We are going to talk about dating apps. Y'all got a dating app? Oh, well, I hope not. Y'all are in a relationship.
Yeah,
so.
that would be very.
Yeah.
We don't, but maybe the callers do.
Hey, but I have seen people in relationships on dating apps looking for a person to do a threesome with. So, hey, maybe that's y'all. I don't know. But, Katie, we always do this question of the day. What is it?
So, question of the day. Have you ever found a potential girlfriend or a girlfriend on a dating app?
I said no to this. Katie told me the question was earlier. I said no to it. But then she said, you're wrong. So we're going to get back to that one in a second.
Because I know more about you than you do.
Than you do about yourself.
So with that said, we're going to play a fun-ass song. I'm going to throw it back to y'all. A little Usher, a little Gucci Mane. This is a great song called Spotlight. When you're done hearing this song, you're probably going to add it to your playlist because it's that damn good. But this was my jam like sophomore year of high school. Let's rip it. Here it goes. 3, 2, 1. We out.
Toes and I wanna down to the floor, and I wanna ooh.
Oh, hey.
I'm over here singing different songs. I love to hear it, though. I love to hear it.
I think we're back.
I worked up a sweat. Go to my Instagram story right now and see what we were getting into. My favorite thing
I think
is...
it posted right.
What?
I said, I think it posted right. Wait.
That's my singing voice right there.
That was awesome.
But one of my favorite things about this app is we can play music, and during the intermission of music, we should just go live on Instagram, honestly.
We should just go live.
Because I am acting a fool, singing, dancing. Phil,
Like we're sweating.
Hey,
up in
I'm
here.
down for that.
Hey, Phil, you're lip singing next, and if I know the song, I'm gonna join in with you. So you get to pick the next song.
Ooh.
And then just go to our live. We're gonna get jiggy with it. Nah.
Hey.
Hey, as a song request, I would like to know, y'all want something fast or something slow? Because
Yeah.
You do medium?
can we do me?
All right, how about this?
Medium?
Give us the clap button if you want something fast.
And give us the like button if you want something slow.
There it is.
There it is.
I want to play what the listeners want to hear.
We like it.
But golly gee, I'm sweating. let's talk about Katie's question.
Yes. Have
And
you?
I'm rhyming right now, yo. Give me some tequila and I can do it all.
So, have you ever found a girlfriend or a potential girlfriend on a dating app?
So initially I said no to this. And I was like, no, nothing. And then I realized that actually someone that I was dating, because I matched on this app before. Mm-hmm. Because I had downloaded this app. Well, we'll talk about it right now. I downloaded the app Raya, right? Mm-hmm. In New York City. My roommate was raving about it. He's like, dude, you got to get the app. You got to get the app. So I was like, all right, it's summertime. Let's try it. Summer. And I was so scared of this app. I would match with people, and I would treat it like Pokemon. I would just catch. I would just like. It was like catch them, like we'd match. And I was like, I don't know what to do now. I wouldn't text them. I wouldn't write it. I was just like,
You're just like, let's go. I got a match.
I got a match. I was like celebrate every match. Like, go on! And then I would just never do anything with it because I was scared to meet these people. I was like, this app stuff's different. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And so I matched with somebody. Didn't message her. Mm-hmm. And then she DM'd me, and then I saw it, but I didn't DM her back. And then I saw she unsent it, so then I went and DM'd her, and then the rest is history.
History.
History. And with that said, let's talk about dating apps.
Let's go.
I need some more wine. Anyone else need a little wine?
I hope when we get call-ins later that we have some success stories, because I think the only stories that we know of.
I know of a success story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. One of my best friends, Andrew, his brother married a girl. From Bumble.
No way.
I have two close friends that are in very happy, successful relationships.
Oh.
Wow.
So I'm a firm. I think
Where were these stories when I was asking?
Katie, the alcohol brings it to our minds.
I'm a firm believer that these dating apps do work. Mm-hmm. You just have to have the right intentions, and the person on the other side of you, I think you have to set boundaries, which is very important for this to work. Mm-hmm. But let's go to your question. Oh, we already answered the question. So now we're talking about dating apps.
Yeah. Yeah, my curiosity is, does dating apps really work? So now that you're back on one, are you nervous about this?
I don't know. I have to challenge myself to not treat it like Pokemon and just try and match with people and just leave it at that. Like, I got to start making some connections and talking.
Yeah, I think going on dates in general is a great thing.
Yeah, I think too. I live in Jupiter, Florida. There's I've dated Jupiter, Florida throughout high school and some of college, and so I think a dating app could be good for me.
My mic fell over.
I think the dating app could be good for me because there's Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, all within an hour and a half of where I live in Jupiter.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I don't count Stewart. We don't go north. We don't go north of Jupiter, guys.
Just south.
Yeah, we go south.
Okay, so we're going south.
Stewart's unknown territory. We stay away from that. But I don't hang out in Boca. I don't hang out in Fort Lauderdale. I don't hang out in Miami. So how would I ever meet someone down there? A dating app is a way to do it.
Right.
You know, I match with somebody, and maybe we have a good conversation, and maybe we go on a date. So I'm going to try it. Try it. I'll report back in a couple of weeks, see if anything works out. See where that goes. But let's talk about the stigmas behind the apps. Because when I think of Tinder, I think of just people hooking up.
Right. Mm-hmm. And then when we think of Bumble, the girls have the control.
Yes.
Yes.
Bumble, I think Bumble, so the story behind Tinder and Bumble is pretty cool. This is not the exact accurate story.
So don't fact check me here.
This is like the fact story, like the story you see on TikTok or Instagram. Is could be real, could not be real. So take it for what it is.
But here we go.
But from my beliefs, the Tinder person who started Tinder was dating the girl, right? And then she was a big part of helping Tinder grow. And then when I think they broke up, and then the Bumble girl, and then she started her own thing called Bumble, and changed it to where the girl has the power in Bumble.
Oh, that's super cool.
That's a smart move.
And
if that's how it went, yeah.
And sold it for $1 gazillion.
Smart move on her.
Bad mofo she is.
Genius.
Let's go.
So that's Bumble. So Bumbles, the girls get to say hello first.
Yeah, and it's kind of in your control, which is nice in that aspect. But I think just the idea behind dating apps is think about our society nowadays. We always are online.
I remember when I was in like college, like earlier, like freshman, sophomore year, like Tinder came out. And so of course we would all be on Tinder when we would travel to games. We had Tinder in Winston-Salem, but like you didn't want to be on Tinder in Winston-Salem. and we would travel to like other schools. We would go on Tinder and everyone would just try and say the craziest things to girls and just to see what they would say back to us, you know? Mm-hmm. And oh man, wow, I'm about to open up a lot of stories here. But one of my teammates, this is why we sucked at football, Wake Forest. Because like I had teammates that were hooking up with girls on Tinder the night before games.
Oh man. Wow.
And then I'm guilty as charged as well.
What?
I had a Tinder date the day of the game.
Wow.
And we ended up hooking up. And
Before or after the game?
before the game. Yo, Phil, listen to this story.
You're on the wrong playbook.
Phil, listen to this story.
In the wrong playbook.
Phil, I was such a bad kid at Wake Forest.
Wow.
Right? I was such a bad kid at Wake Forest. Just like didn't have my head on straight. Was always messing up, doing everything I could to mess up, right? So listen to this. I have Tinder, right? We're in Utah. And we're playing Utah State. And we're getting our ass kicked, right? But our game was at like 2:00. At like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, me and this girl hanging out in the morning. You know what I mean? We hooked up, whatever, because Tinder was the hookup app. I was learning, you know what I mean?
You were just following directions.
I was doing what my teammates were doing. Not a good Tyler, you know what I mean? And and I remember going out to warm up for the game, right? I had 0 legs. Like if you ever have sex before you play a basketball game or a football game, your legs are gone.
You're like Bambi, guys.
You are so wobbly, right? It just doesn't work. Your legs don't work. And I remember like dropping back. I'm like, yo, I cannot throw a football right now. Like my legs are shot. And all of a sudden, we are getting our ass kicked at Utah State. They said, Tyler, warm up. Like you're about to go in. And I'm like, so I'm taking drops back. I'm dropping back. My legs are wobbly and shaky. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, shit, I'm about to go in. This is not good. Like I'm not prepared. And all of a sudden, we get a sack and a strip fumble, and we score a defensive touchdown. So we're back in the game. So now I don't have to go back in the game. I'm like, thank God.
Thank the Tinder gods.
So the
Tinder
Tinder gods or the football gods, one of them was watching out for you that day. Wow.
So
Okay, so we're classifying Tinder as like the hookup app, right?
yeah.
And then we have Hinge.
Hinge, I feel like, is like a dating one. I feel like
Yeah, I just feel like most people classify it as like, okay, this is like the most normal of the apps.
yeah.
Which there's no like.
I think Hinge for some reason, like I think it goes Tinder, Bumble, Hinge. When I think about like the 3
Right.
main public dating apps, I say public because Rye is a private dating app. I wouldn't put that in the same category
Yep.
as them. But it goes Tinder, Hinge, or Tinder, Bumble, and then Hinge. I think because it's like the latest one to come out, it's more of like a more serious dating type of thing.
Right.
My roommate loves Hinge. He absolutely loves Hinge. He thinks that's the best one there is. He's like, I mean, he spends all day on Hinge. So that's that for you.
So
So
it's successful for him.
So it's successful.
And that's what, like, I feel like the callers today, we want to hear that from you. And
Yeah.
what do you find? And, like, kind of like, how do you navigate it, right? Because I feel like it's almost like a second job. Like, you match with people, and then you have to carry a conversation. And if you don't carry a conversation, that person can choose to unmatch with you, or it kind of like the conversation just gets
Well,
lost.
it's like, it's even with Instagram DMs too. Like, they just build up sometimes.
Imagine how
Yeah.
overwhelming it is for me. I'm over here like Ash Ketchum over here trying to catch them all, right? I got like 94 Pokemon. I'm just kidding.
And no idea what to do with them.
Katie's looking at me like I'm crazy right now.
right.
I'm appalled.
Yes. But I'm like it's hard to have all those conversations.
It's so
It
hard to
is.
keep up with it. And then I want to ask people, like, how do you approach the conversations, right? Because there's like a couple ways you can go about it. It's like the short response, which I try, like, hey, what's up? I'm giving them literally nothing. But then it's the guy sometimes who I think is trying too hard that sends me like this like paragraph, off the bat, and then I'm like, how do I engage in that conversation? So like, how do you go about it in the most strategic ways?
I think I used to like say like back in like freshman year of college, I'd be on Tinder, I'd be like, I'm no knight in shining armor, but could you be my Tinderella?
What did you Google? Good sayings to say to girls on Tinder.
He did.
100%.
Actually, I got it from Chad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that sounds
he's
about
so
right.
witty. So that like
We have
that's
we
about
have a friend who actually got banned from Tinder because he like
Shut up.
yes,
Oh no.
he got banned from Tinder because he just says the most outrageous things. But I will say this kid for some reason has the funniest pickup lines. Like he can write the funniest things to these, and people love it. Like we'll have to have him come on and share some of his.
My question was going to be, do they work?
I would say sometimes I'd be like, okay, this effort is hilarious.
Yeah. And honestly, here's a business that we should start. Chad needs to start a business where he sends out initial DMs for people because he bats.
I will say he's very talented.
He's very
Yeah.
talented, very witty, very
He's a
funny.
good writer. He's a good writer.
Very witty.
And he can get people in the door.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
He gets himself in the door a lot.
We were actually at a bar with Chad not too long ago, and he was talking to a friend of mine he had just met and was like, give me your name and 3 random topics. That's all he asked her. 5 minutes later, he comes back and he's got a whole poem written out for her.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah. Chad is one of the funniest
Chadillac.
people there is.
The right girl would love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know?
All right. Let's talk about personal stories from dating apps. And Katie's got a really good one.
I do. I've never had a dating app because of this. I attempted when Dominique and I were in Hawaii. Sorry again, Tyler.
Aloha.
Yeah, Aloha. I downloaded it. I was with my girlfriends. I was like, let's see what this is all about. I'm single now, right? So I was recently single, and when I was dating my ex at the time, he got a new phone, and I took over his old phone, blah, 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 right? So anyways, I download it, and it never asked me anything. It just like automatically popped up a bunch of pictures of girls. And I was like, what the heck? How do I work this thing? So the girls were like trying to help me, and they're like, what the hell? Then they go to like the messages, and there's just hundreds of messages already because somehow, like, I guess maybe it was my ex's old phone. It had downloaded his profile, and there was just all the messages in there.
That sounds dangerous.
That were going on while you were dating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yep.
And we're in
Oh.
Hawaii, like having the best girls trip ever reading these at dinner.
Oh, you read them out? Oh, so you were a good sport about it.
Oh yeah, we are a good sport, and I actually like, he knows about it, so that's why I'm fine like sharing it. Because after I was,
Wow, that's brutal though.
I was like, by the way, I don't know how this happened, but yeah,
Ooh.
You brought it up to him?
yeah.
What was his response?
I mean, I don't even really remember.
Did he
At that
backpedal?
point, it was like a funny thing to me because I had like whatever.
You were so done.
I was so done. I didn't care. It was like more like this is hysterical.
I think for you too, at that point, you're like, you're showing me what I've seen.
Yeah.
So thanks for
It was like confirmation.
Yeah.
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 Exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, so then I was like, I don't know how to work this, and that was my sign. I shouldn't go on it.
Phil, you got a
Wow.
dating app story?
Unfortunately, guys, I really don't because
Phil's the old soul in here.
I'm
What
the
about
old.
Facebook? You never,
Yeah, I've met some people through
poked anyone
Facebook.
on Facebook?
You know who also met someone on Facebook?
Who's that?
Manti Teo.
Oh my God, I just watched that.
Did y'all watch this?
No, I missed that. No.
Oh.
You know, remember who Manti Teo?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
Remember he had the fake girlfriend during his Heisman campaign? He got catfished. So there's a whole
Oh yeah, yes.
So there's a whole Netflix documentary. It's wild to watch.
Yep.
It is a must watch, honestly, on Netflix. So go home. It's called Untold. It's on Netflix. It's a whole series about sports.
Wow.
and
So
stuff.
good.
And they do Manti Te'o's fake girlfriend.
Catfish.
Catfish. That's what it's called. And he it's a bizarre story. A lot of people have sympathy for him. I don't.
You don't?
I'm not on his side in this.
I don't know what happened yet. So
Because I
That's
think
interesting to
the documentary is very one-sided. You only hear from Manti, you hear from the catfish, and you hear from like one of his friends. What about his teammates? Why are they not talking about it? And I think he's a crazy narcissist because I mean, like, if you look at his tweets and things he's saying and, like, this whole story he created, like, come on. So I think there's so much more to it that we'll probably never, ever get. But I'm not on Manti's side. I don't believe
I love
in him.
hearing your.
I can't wait to see it now.
Because when I watched it, I honestly sympathized with him so much. It bothered me.
Really?
Like, I watched it and was like, this guy had everything going for him in his career. And, like, how hurtful could that be to experience what he.
I
Like,
don't
it
buy
made
it.
me feel bad.
I don't
so
buy
that's
it
interesting.
because first of all, he's the dude. Like, he is the guy, like, walking, like he's the most recognizable person in Notre Dame.
Right.
You tell me he can't get a girlfriend? You're telling me, like, he's the number one recruit in the country coming out of high school. He can't get a girlfriend, but he finds some random person on Facebook and decides he's in love with her and, like, has this whole relationship.
Yeah.
And then finds out she's alive and still kind of keeps going with it. And the reason why I think he's such a crazy narcissist is because, like, he would tweet out stuff, and then at the end of his tweet, he would sign hashtag number 5 loves you. Like, that's like me being like, yo, TC loves you. I'm out. Like, I would never do that shit. That's
No.
like, how full of yourself do you have to be?
I get what you're
where's
saying.
the humility? Like, I think he was trying to create a whole story for him to be this star, this Heisman star, and I ain't buying it. So that's a dating app on Facebook gone wrong. Check that out. Maybe we should do a whole episode about catfishing.
Because
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
a lot of the responses on Instagram
Right.
today was all about catfishing.
But man, I tell you, I ain't buying your shit, dog. You have to see me.
Passionate about that.
Yeah.
I want to interview your teammates because why weren't they interviewed? What do they have to say about all this?
You have a lot of questions on this.
Why are they quiet?
So true.
I'm
Right.
going to write this down. We need to talk about catfishing.
All right,
Tyler's
Yeah.
passionate.
Dom, do you
Yeah.
have a story from dating apps?
From dating apps. So I don't have like a specific story on dating apps. I'm just going to add to your point, though, of when I did use them, it was me at a time in my life where I was like, okay, I live in my hometown. If I don't branch out, I'm never going to meet people. And if I have this work routine and this gym routine and I don't open myself to other areas, I'm never going to find someone. So I like you said, I like that. Okay, this person lives in Fort Lauderdale. This person lives in Miami. I have friends and I go out in Miami. So it was a way for me to connect with people that I thought, hey, you don't live too far from me. And it's someone I'm going to be meeting like out of my hometown. So I just never got to the point of it being substantial with anybody on the apps, unfortunately. So I'd love to hear the callers and what they have to say.
I got one more story for y'all.
Let's hear it.
So back when my little brother was looking for college, this is like 6 years ago before I had a name or anybody. I was just a cut broke jock. You know what I mean? I had like $200 to my name. So I would go on these road trips, and I did a road trip out west with my dad, and this was when me and my girlfriend first broke up. So I was trying to find someone to like at least show me around like Flagstaff, Arizona, and Zion, Utah. There wasn't many people out there to match with, but I went on a college tour with my little brother, and there was a lot more people to match with doing that, right? And so I did a college tour to help my brother find a school for his senior year. You know what I mean? We went to all these schools in the Southeast, and we were traveling through, and we were in Alabama, and we were in Birmingham, Alabama.
Ooh.
And that place is a ton of fun. But what I would do is I would download the app, and I would find people to match with, and I'd be like, hey, like I'm here for the night. Like, what's fun to do? And I would basically find me a tour guide. You know what I mean? Like someone to be like, either they would tell me where to go and what to do, and I would just go do it on my own and have fun, or they would come out with me. Because I always like invite them, like, come have drinks, come hang out, come do this. And I met this one girl in Birmingham, and she was so much fun, and she was beautiful. We had the best night. We had a great night. And,
Tell me more. Hello.
Now he has the giggles.
Tequila Tyler is here.
I got a hotel room. You know what I mean? I spent all the money I had, and I got a hotel room. You know what I mean? So that, yeah. Anyways, I really liked this girl a lot, though. We hit it off. We had a blast. Like, I was like, all right, bet this girl could be something. And then a few weeks later, I invited her down to Jupiter, and she came down, and we had a fun time. And then she started crying at the bar because it just I don't know where that came from. Like, this is our second time hanging out. You know what I mean? And after that, I was like, all right, we can just be friends. But amazing girl, fun girl, beautiful girl. Didn't work out. And I think okay. So next story.
Hey.
And this is why we're talking about everybody
Tyler's
but me.
relationships start off so hot.
So hot.
What do you call that? What is the terminology for that?
Love bomber.
Love bomber.
Yeah, shout out to the three. I'm a love terrorist.
Love bomber.
Yeah, literally.
He's going in hot. He's going in
I
hot.
come in real hot. I gotta work on that. Yeah, that's my red flag. But we have some IG write-ins, right, Kate?
We do. Let's cut to a song. And then
Yeah,
we'll
let's cut to a
come
song.
back.
let's
Yeah.
cut
Cut
to
to a song.
Cut to a song.
Was
I
it
need more
fast or
wine.
slow on the
Responses.
responses over there?
We're going slow.
We're going slow.
We're gonna end fast.
All right. Well, I'm thinking about Casey and JoJo, Come and Talk to Me. If you guys remember that
I
song.
don't know that you have to rip it.
Or,
Come and talk to me.
wait, what
I
about?
really
Isn't
wanna
there?
meet.
That's Jodeci, you mean?
I mean Jodeci. I said Jodeci, right?
Yeah.
Well, Casey and JoJo. That they're the lead
sing
singers of.
5 in the morning.
What about if we do a little duet here?
Oh, let's go. What you got?
Let's get married.
Oh, let's get married.
But let's,
Uh-oh.
let's get the hype
I
version.
never know these.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Let's go.
We ain't getting no young girl. You
We might as well do it.
Hey, we're back. And Dominique just brought up a great point.
Can I have the burner?
Yeah, he had the burn.
I do every week.
Somebody real quick, meet this man at the altar in their white dress.
Girl, just let's get married. I just want to get married. All right, my bad. I won't do that to y'all.
If you want to meet TC at the altar in your white dress, give us a thumbs up.
What was Dominique's good
If there's a
point?
thumbs down, you can hit that too.
I'm stuck on Dominique's good point.
Okay, I'm ready to elaborate.
Giddy.
So on Hinge, I don't know if the other apps have it, but they have now allowed the users to create voice memos that you can play. So it'll be a question like, you should date me because of this, or a shower thought I had this week was this. So now it's guys and girls being able to record their voice, and there's some funky, weird stuff out there, y'all. So if you're a caller, if you've gotten one of these, we want to hear about it.
That sounds pretty cool.
Well,
Don't
it's
you
funny
have
you
one
said
ready?
that.
No, I like looked them up. I was like, what's the funniest ones there's ever been on Google? And I don't know.
Our little friend Google.
Google
Hey.
on the
So-
break, but I don't know how.
So it's funny you said that because the Instagram write-ins today, we asked for like do's and don'ts on your profile. And somebody wrote in, don't use the voice memos on Hinge. It is so cringe. And I
It
was
is very
like,
cringe.
In
I didn't
all
even
caps.
know what it was. I
All
didn't even
caps.
know what it was.
Me,
She's all caps right there.
Me-
Yeah, all caps.
me and my roommate in New York will like he'll play them for me, and we will just clown and laugh. Like it's wild.
It's wild.
I don't know. It's something about like hearing a stranger's voice and someone trying to be serious. It's like I don't think dating apps are that serious. Like I think if you come at it with like some like funniness and goofiness to it, like it's not that serious. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Maybe I'm a rookie though, so who am I to fucking judge?
I got a crazy question for some of the people that's about to call in. What are some of the things that are missing off of the dating apps today
Good question.
that you would change
Right. I love
to create a new dating app?
A smell button.
Us-
a smell button.
I want to be able to smell you.
I just fell over.
Okay, well, that could go a lot of ways.
Sorry, my mind went elsewhere.
Apple, figure that one out. I want to scratch
Wow,
and sniff on my
scratch
next
and
dating app.
sniff. Remember those stickers?
Yeah, I still have them. I should bring them in. That is.
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay, so how
I'm
can
done.
we actually make that feasible?
That's great.
It's probably the next thing, right?
All right.
What else can they
Katie,
do?
what are the write-ins?
So, we have like do's and don'ts. Using excessive filters or wearing sunglasses in all your photos.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
turn
that
off.
just goes down to catfishing almost. It's like
Right.
you're gonna eventually, hopefully, meet this person in person. You might as well just lay it on the table.
Here's a rule. If you have a dating app, your photos must be within the last 2 years.
Yep.
Agreed.
Yep.
Agreed.
I don't want to see you playing high school football. Cool.
Yeah.
You
cool.
peaked in high school.
So you're telling me those abs were only from senior year?
Wow. Boom.
Dominique,
You got a dad bod now?
Yo, they dropping bombs.
Dominique, has something happened to you over that?
Hey, wait. And I do not like that dad bod thing because I'm a dad, and to me, a dad should be fit.
I
So,
stroke a cord.
so I got a dad bod. This is a dad bod to me, but it's on
Tell
the
him,
fit end.
Phil.
Let's
Tell
go,
him.
baby.
Bill's the ultimate dad bod.
Come on,
Yeah.
baby.
Phil,
Let's
that's
change the
like,
image of dad bods here.
Yeah.
All right.
Your dad bod is
what's the next
insane.
one?
All right, so this is a do. It says, do use pictures doing things you're completely passionate about,
Love it.
which I
right.
like.
Me over the stove with cooking pasta.
Let me ask
However,
all you
if
guys,
you like to
what would
fish,
that be? Pick
if-
2 photos for each of you.
Hold on. If you like to fish, like,
Hold
don't
on.
use all 10 photos of you holding up the fish.
But hold on. Why do girls hate fish photos, first of all?
They're overused. It's not
Yeah.
like...
No, I think you guys are from a specific area where people fish a lot. But like the stigma around fish. Oh, he's like, oh, that guy fishes. He sucks. Like, why is that a thing?
No, I don't think that's it at all. It's just
Yeah.
like every single photo is like me and my fish.
Me and my fish.
I'm thinking what you were asking for earlier. They don't want to scratch and sniff that.
Ladies, Phil. Ladies, I will tell you this: if a guy is posting a lot of fishing photos, he's lying because guys will always hold the fauche, the
The fauche.
the fauche. The guys will always hold the fish closer to the camera to make it look bigger than it actually is. So imagine what they do with other things.
Oh,
Oh.
truth bombs, dropping bombs tonight.
Right.
All right, next one.
Hello.
That's a good point. But, okay, so with
Katie
that,
hates fishing photos.
I don't hate them all, whatever.
Katie and Dom. Like,
Katie and Dove, yeah.
I like what Tyler was asking you, ladies.
So, like, 2 photos,
2
you're
photos.
Yeah, 2 photos of what you're passionate about.
saying? Working out.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like that's like.
And I think I'm passionate about friends, but also I think there's a stigma about posting only with your friends.
I think you can have 1 photo with your friends.
Yeah.
We get it. You have friends.
Your friends.
Yeah.
Well, gang's all here at the table, but
My friends are right.
What if you have like a mix of photos, right? So it's like, okay, clearly this is what she looks like, and then it's like cooking, like all the dishes I like to cook. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, damn, this girl can cook too.
What's your dish?
What are you gonna
Dom?
cook
What's your
for
dish,
us?
Dom?
Chicken parm, baby.
oh.
Bro, I'm all
Should we
in.
do a Dom
Hey.
and Mama Dooley chicken parm
Oh my
cook-off?
god! But
I like
have
that.
one request. I have one request: chicken parm with vodka sauce.
All right, deal.
Okay.
That's the way.
And then-
Hey,
Like-
I like chicken parm.
I'm rolling the meatballs.
All right, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Phil, what's your photo?
You're rolling the meatballs.
You have 2 photos that describe your passions. What are they?
2 photos describe my passions. Okay, if I was on a single end, I would put obviously working out. And 2, I would put a picture of me singing because I'm passionate about music too.
Okay, you singing.
So, but I don't know how you would.
A photo of that or a video?
Oh, maybe a video.
You can do videos, I think,
Because
right?
I used to
Oh,
do
you can do
karaoke all the
video?
time.
You can do
Oh, you
videos.
can?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, most definitely. Me doing karaoke and sounding really bad.
No, you can do videos.
Well, your little dance montage from Eva last week.
I don't know who that was. that wasn't me.
Yeah.
What
you can
would
do
you pick?
voice memos and you can do videos.
Oh, that's
on the
great.
App. So it'd be like people driving. Like,
I love singing and dancing.
I think one of them would be like on the boat.
Yeah.
You know, but all my photos are gonna have my shirt on.
Your shirt on, so you're gonna cover it up
Yeah.
why?
and then surprise them.
Because
Because
I think it's
because
kind
they
of
can just go to your Instagram and see your.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That's why I go, why?
But I think like having your shirt off on a dating app is kind of a tool move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like sick, bro.
Give me one spicy thing, though, that I can.
one spicy thing.
One little
Yeah,
spicy
they
thing
want
that
to
I
see
can
something.
with.
Yeah, not
No.
like 10 gym
Yeah.
mirror selfies, but
Right.
like
So we have one sexy
bathing-
photo, one
like,
trap.
you-
So one
you-
thirst trap.
One thirst
We're
trap.
allotting one thirst trap for
Yes.
but like you're in a bathing suit, so it makes sense.
Right.
Okay.
I'm wearing a thong.
But
Like in
I want the boat, so I'm like, day night on the boat. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I can take you on the boat. We have a good time.
Sushi to the sandbar.
Sushi at the sandbar.
Yeah.
Well
like,
done.
Sunset and
I will
us.
say I do like the people who post a video, whether it's like with their grandma or their family. I'm like, okay, their family. Only.
What about this
Mm-hmm.
one? What about this one? A picture of me and my dog.
Oh.
Me and Harley.
Of course.
No,
Sold.
The
It's
guys
sold.
on the
Yeah.
apps use that to get the girls. They'll
Yeah.
post, like, their puppy,
And obviously it works.
and I'm like, I want to hang out with your puppy. I don't want to hang out with
Yeah.
you.
And then they come to my house like, "Where's Harley?" I'm like, "It's at Katie's mom's house." All right, so one with me and my dog, and one with me on the boat.
Okay.
Pretty good.
But you got to have a shirt off if you're on the boat.
what if I'm driving the boat, shirt on, hair blowing, like Mike took a great picture of me doing that the other day.
Done.
A nice tan.
Done.
I'll post it tomorrow so everyone sees it. So
Done.
everyone understands.
For the record, I am so glad I never had to go through dating apps.
Yeah.
It's a lot, right?
It's a lot.
Just saying, 'cause I like to meet people in person.
See, I agree with that, but I disagree with that. Like, Rob was arguing with me about this. We were talking about this conversation yesterday.
Okay.
And Rob's an old... Dominique just spilled white wine all over herself.
See now, if
all
on a
over the
dating
mic.
app, you would have never
And
seen
all-
that.
Wow. Dominique. So
My eyes are big as hell.
So
right
me
now.
and Rob were arguing about this. Like he's like, I want to see you talk to a girl in person. I'm like, I have no problem talking to a girl in person. I will go talk to whoever I see that interests me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that's easy. Like I love doing that. Like that's my favorite thing to do.
Right.
But like the dating apps, the newer and scarier thing for me to do. But I'm going to take my chance, like, cause like it's cast like I'm in Jupiter. I'm not going to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Boca.
Right.
Cast a wider net for me to meet new people. And obviously the people I met here in Jupiter, it hasn't worked. So I gotta try something different.
You're outsourcing
You're
Okay.
outsourcing.
And importing.
and importing.
No, outsourcing. Is outsourcing the right term? Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You're exploring new options.
Here's not working, so we're outsourcing.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So then we turned it on Instagram to ask about like successful stories and
Right.
not successful stories, which we want to hear some call-ins soon on it too. But I just screenshotted a couple that I thought were like, whoa. Match with my high school history teacher on Tinder.
Whoa.
Wow.
It takes
Like-
two to like, though.
Oh.
It takes two to like.
So how does it, like both people have to swipe in order to match?
Yes.
Oh.
See, I never had
Oh,
Tinder.
wow.
So
That means the,
The
I mean,
teacher
she
went there
hit
too.
right, and he hit right.
Ooh.
so right is good, left is bad.
Nothing is. I will say, like, since my time being on the app, nothing is funnier than matching with someone who you know,
Yep.
Yeah.
or who you like had a past with, or their friend.
I was gonna say, but how do you know that's not your person though? If the app is showing you that person that you already know, maybe there is something there.
No. I mean, they still both got to swipe right.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
See, I've never done this, so
Yeah. the app is not God.
This
Oh,
was
true that.
this was another one. Met my husband on Hinge in 2015, celebrating our first wedding anniversary.
Congratulations to that
go.
person. That's
That was
awesome.
success. We're gonna end it with not success though. Went out with a guy. Next day, I got a message from his fiance saying she's pregnant with his kid.
Ooh, a little spicy there.
Oh,
I think that's another thing. Dating apps, like I feel like a lot of people associate it with cheating.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if you're a girl or a guy and you're dating somebody and you see they have the app downloaded, what's your initial thought?
Wait, we're already dating or we're
You're
talking?
already dating, and he's got the app still downloaded.
What do you mean?
But how do we know his account is active?
No. If it's downloaded,
run,
Yeah.
run.
So red flag.
if it's downloaded,
Because
red flag.
I think if it's downloaded, like it's still there. Why is it there?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. Because I deleted mine like when I got in a relationship. I was like, peace.
Yeah, it's been real. It's been fun.
Yeah. But
That's the right
you
thing to
could-
do.
I feel like you could run into someone who, like, honestly, their account is deleted. They just like were lazy and didn't delete the app off their phone. So it'd be more.
That
so
would be some shit I would do.
That's what I mean.
I got
feel
2,100
I was
unread
gonna
text
say
messages.
Tyler does have thousands of unread messages.
No, I have apps I haven't used in like 5 years that I should probably delete off my phone.
Well, you
So-
have homework tonight, Dominique.
Thank you.
Delete those apps.
All right, let's go into our callers.
Yeah.
And let's hear your good or bad stories from dating apps. The caller button is enabled now, so all you gotta do is click to call in. I can't wait to hear this.
Me
And
too.
we got Frankie Lynn. She came in first. Let's hit her with an invite. Let's see what she's got to say.
The calls came in quick.
Calls it jumping.
Jump.
Hello.
Frankie,
Hey.
what's going on?
Happy Tuesday.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I actually am new to Florida and just started listening to your guys' podcast when I joined the area, and I feel like I'm like getting welcomed into Florida.
We love,
love that.
Where at?
Frankie, what part?
I'm actually in West Palm.
Hey, we got a local. You got to come to ladies' night with Katie.
I know. I messaged Katie about bringing it to Topside or Beacon because I work there.
Oh yeah, wait. And didn't you say it
Topside
needed to be
and
on a
Beacon.
certain day? So I was like, okay, I'll switch the day. Yeah.
Well, I have off. Yeah, I have off Monday, Tuesdays, and then I was saying you guys should come in a different day too. You know, Topside, get you guys upstairs, have some fun up there.
Yes, absolutely.
Topside Tuesdays.
That sounds fun.
I have actually been horrible on the dating apps. My sister keeps forcing me to do it because she's had success stories with her friends, but I am very hesitant on them. They just freak me out. I have such a hard time with them. So I was listening today.
What scares you?
I feel like all right. I feel like a lot of people share their stories on here, so I'm just going to kind of open up with it. I had a son, and he passed away out of nowhere after 5 months, and so I feel like
I'm sorry. Wow.
I have to just let that out there
Mhm.
and let people know about it, even though. And then I feel like I put like this pressure on it, and so I'm like, maybe I should just stay off of it. But like I want to meet people and make friends and whatever the case is, but I think I just have like so much pressure for myself on it too.
Well,
Does that make sense?
I mean, I think you're still going through the grieving process, and that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, the pressure is natural. I've lost somebody. You know, I lost my mom. Phil lost his mom. He can speak to that. You know, what you're going through is grief, and it's okay for you to share your story with somebody and never feel scared to do that, because it's important for them to know, because you went through a lot, you know?
Yeah.
And the right person is going to accept that and be there for you.
Absolutely.
You know, so don't ever feel like you're putting a burden on somebody. I think that's important to understand. Because what you've been through is tragic. You know, I lost my mom. That's tragic. And I can promise, I don't know how long ago it was, but I can promise you that, and Phil, I mean, your mom happened after my mom.
Yeah.
I'm
a year ago
2.5 years into this. And grief, it hits you in waves. It hits you when you don't understand. It hits you when you don't know it. But it gets better, I promise you. And as it does, you'll get stronger. And I really believe, Frankie, that God wouldn't put you in a situation if he didn't think you can get through it. Yep. And you have to live every day making your son proud and making the best situation for yourself and being transparent with people. For you sharing that, I respect and admire you, and I can't wait to see you at Topside to give you the biggest hug, because to do that is so brave. But I think what you're doing is sharing it is important, and the mature person, the right person, is going to accept that and look at you for who you are and what you've been through, and understand that you're a warrior. You know. Yeah,
I feel like
you got Phil in tears over here. Like, no lie.
I just like, I don't want to like let him go. You know.
Yeah, and you'll never let him go. I'll never let my mom go. And I'll never let my mom go. But you have to, like, I always tell, I make it simple for myself. Make mama proud. Make your son proud. Phil, make your mom proud.
Yeah.
You know
what Tyler said. Tyler hit it on the head.
Make your Nana proud.
Yeah, make Nana proud.
We've all experienced, you know, and I would never know what it's like to lose a kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Frankie, so like, don't ever feel like don't ever feel like if someone turns you down because of that story,
they're not your person.
You want to run from them. You want to run from them.
You want to run far.
because you deserve someone because you're a warrior. What you've been through is just a parent's worst nightmare, you know? And Frankie, for what you've done, what you've overcome, for you to be working hard still and going for whatever you're going for is a testament to who you are. And so for whoever realizes that, like, that's who you should be with. So keep sharing your story. Keep telling people what you've been through. And don't ever feel like you can't, because you should always be free to say that.
Never shut down. Yep.
Never.
I agree.
Thank
Tyler hit
you.
everything on the head is now, Frankie.
Yeah, no, I needed that because I've always been a very like open person and transparent. And lately I've just kind of been told to like, maybe that's a lot for people. And so I've been like timid. So thank you for
It's a
the
lot
reminder.
it's a lot for the wrong person.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot for the wrong person, and the right person will take you in open arms. And you know what it does is it creates what happens. You have a wound on your like I talk about like as wounds, and like when something hurts you, you know what I mean. Like losing my mom, like that was a gash on my body, right?
Yeah.
And that's a wound that has to heal, and the only thing that heals it is time.
Yeah.
And your partner.
And opening up about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and opening up about it and talking about it, because that's the best. Like me talking about it with Phil, it's probably talking about it with Phil and Katie more than anybody about my mom and things I've been through. So talking about it is important, and getting up here and talking about it in front of everyone is brave, Frankie. But these wounds have to heal. You know, my mom's wound on me is still healing, and it's on the person to learn to love your wounds and your scars and your past. And if they can't, that's not your person.
Yeah.
So Frankie, don't take it personal. Keep going, and keep sharing your story. Keep being you, and be proud of you. You know,
Thank you.
because you're a warrior.
You've got this. Seriously. This is.
Yo, Frankie, you had Phil in tears, and I haven't.
Girl, you got me.
Yeah.
You got me, baby. Wow.
And wow, I mean, the floor is yours, Frankie. I mean, I know you wanted to share about dating, but
No.
just know that like you keep doing what you're doing.
No, I didn't realize that's what I actually needed was kind of more advice and just to continue what I've been doing and not being ashamed of it. So thank you.
Never be ashamed of it. Never.
Frankie, how old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I just turned 30.
30 years old. All right. Listen, you have a big future ahead of you.
There's so much.
And Mr. Right will find you. So like Tyler said, don't give up. And if the app is the way you're meeting people, keep on swiping until you find a person.
Yeah.
Yep.
And don't settle.
I like delete them every week.
I think everyone does that. Like delete,
Yeah.
download.
Let me try this again.
I got off work the other day and there was a couple and I was like, okay, I'm done. I need a break.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not looking for that.
Well, Frankie, I'm so glad to have you now as part of like the Jupiter West Palm family.
Yeah, welcome.
And I can't wait to meet you in person because it's bound to happen. We're locals.
You
We're-
can come to the next girl night.
Yeah, come
Or we're going to
Fine.
come to
Yes,
Topside to
please
see you.
Tyler, you can come.
No, I'll just come to Topside. So I don't want to go to girls' night.
I've never been to Topside, so I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down to Beacon. I go up to Topside here and there, but I'm mostly down at Beacon. So come down to
I haven't been there
Okay,
yet. Well,
love
we should all
Beacon.
do a group dinner. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you guys for the time.
Frankie, keep being you, Frankie. Don't ever change that, and always be proud of who you are.
Thank you for sharing, Frankie.
Yes, thank you, Frankie.
Thanks for allowing me to.
Of course, we love you. Bye.
Yes, thanks.
Damn, Frankie is to share that is brave.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that punched me in the heart, guys. Woo.
It did. I looked at Phil, and
Oh, it's like I can't even hold it. No
The
more.
last couple podcasts have been emotional. Right?
they have been.
They
Yeah.
have been.
But
I love hearing.
That's why it's real, baby.
Yeah.
but that's also like a testament to you guys listening, to open up and be real and be free. And
Vulnerable.
I'm gonna say this about you guys too, because I think what's cool about this, what we're doing here, is that it's three people that have known each other since we were in 7th grade. You know, we've all been a part of each other's lives for over 12 years, 13 years. I don't know what it is, you know. And so
like 20.
I was thinking it's a long time.
We're old.
yeah, I don't know what it is. So like, when you hear a lot of shows, a lot of podcasts, like there's just like setting people up, like one talent, another talent, like celebrity talent, like to talk and have these conversations. But this is like real people, real friendships, real like connections that like the ego's at the door. We're just having fun. We're
Oh,
talking real, like
no doubt.
And I think that's what the beauty in this is. And I think that's why like people feel free to connect and talk with us. And like we love you doing that because you're becoming a part of our family by doing this.
Right.
And like this this show is going to keep going. It's going to keep growing, and we're going to find ways to make it better. We're learning as we go. But for you guys to come on here and share your stories, for Phil, Katie, and Dom to be real and share your stories, like, I appreciate you guys, and I thank you guys, because it's a lot. It's hard, and I think it's because of the dynamic we have here of, like, knowing each other forever. There's no ego. There's no worrying about, like, I've opened up to y'all more and said probably stuff I shouldn't say a lot of the times on here because I feel so comfortable because I'm looking at you guys.
Right.
And I'm just talking into a mic.
It's a safety net.
You know?
You're in your environment.
Well, we always say it's honestly low-key therapy for all of us.
It is. Plus, it's family, guys.
But I love
It's
being able,
family.
I love being able to share that with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I'll never forget like what we're doing.
Yeah, like, and this is fun, and we're like 8 episodes in, and I hope this grows and becomes so much more, and we learn how to do really cool things with this, and you guys are helping us along this way. So those who are listening, thank you. Thank you for sharing your stories. Thank you for calling in. Thank you for being vulnerable, and thank you for being brave.
Because we're learning every week from you guys.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And honestly, my favorite parts is talking with you guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
You guys have literally, like, last week I was just in awe, and I was so introspective of myself because you guys were hitting me with such important facts that sometimes you hear from your friends, you ignore it. When you hear from someone else, you're like, damn, that's just
That
real.
hits different.
It hits different from a stranger.
Yeah.
I agree.
So we're going to call someone else in. Let's see what we got here. This got real, y'all.
It got real quick. Oof.
Oh,
Hello?
hello? Hi. Oh my God, this week is literally my week. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
Let's go.
I know, bro. I literally dreamt about this. It's so freaking weird. And like I've been like saying, I was like, I think I'm gonna get on the podcast.
Let's
this
go.
week.
We did it.
Wait, what's your name? Hello, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Lydia. Nice to meet you guys.
Hi, Lydia.
Hi, Lydia. I love your
your
energy.
energy. I was going to say the same thing. Your energy just lifted me up. Let's go.
Oh my God, no, guys. Like I literally told my mom before this, like, Mom, I really do feel like I'm gonna get on this.
Let's go.
And she was like, wait.
Mama, we
I'm like,
made it.
no, Joe.
Mama, we made it.
Oh, that's awesome.
No, seriously, she's probably gonna laugh at me and probably won't believe me. She's in the other room. I still live with my parents. I'm like 23, upstate New York.
Hey,
Here we are.
I live with my
Love
parents
it.
till I was 25. You're
Listen,
good.
go
Yeah.
get moms and come on with you.
Actually, I live with my parents till I went on The Bachelorette.
Yeah.
And a little bit afterwards. So it's okay, Lydia. Don't worry.
I literally watched your season. I thought you were such a gentleman, honestly. So I rooted for you the whole
I
time.
appreciate you.
Of course. However, I do have a really funny story as when I was on Tinder like a couple years ago. I recently just got out of a relationship. Y'all actually helped me with that. Phil, shout out to you. I brought myself out to dinner and a drink.
Let's go.
Lydia, how'd that go?
Oh my God, I freaking love it. I literally sat at a table. I was literally, eating my heart out. I was watching other people, you know what I mean? I know that's kind of weird, but
No,
I'm
not
so
weird.
proud of you.
Huh?
I'm so proud of you. That's amazing right there.
Wait,
Thank you.
Lydia,
Oh,
were we DMing this weekend?
Yes, Katie, that's me.
Oh my God, I loved you.
Katie, literally, I was sitting on my couch and I was like, I need to just reach out to this girl and just tell her like how much she's impacted my life.
Wow.
It was so sweet.
I swear to God, like I'm literally going on vacations now, taking girl trips. I'll
Hell
be in
yeah.
Denver in October. I'll be in West Palm in December. Like,
Hey. Girls' night.
Girls' night.
hell yeah, let's do it.
So,
I don't know if I'm supposed to swear or not. I don't know if
Nah.
I just said
No,
that.
you're
So-
you
good.
can swear. I just do it all the time.
So, Lydia, you're currently single now, you're saying?
Yeah, I'm single and I'm gonna be single for a little bit. I think I'm gonna take a couple months off to a year. But hey,
To date yourself, right?
Yes, to
I
date
love
yourself.
this.
Lydia, I had a
you.
rule with Katie when she broke up with her boyfriend. I said 1 year of being single, but you got to find a best friend to do it with, and so you can stick to each other.
Hell yeah, I already have
hold
my
each other
best friend,
accountable.
Alyssa. She's amazing. My best friend Alyssa has been my girl since day one. Like she's been, you know what I mean? Like she's right there with me.
You're right
and my
or
girl
die.
Mia. Yeah, like she's been my rock, honestly.
Love that.
Love that.
So get your girl, have your single squad, and just be like live on the edge of your seat. If there's a trip, go do it. If there's something to go do,
Yep.
like a party, fuck it, go for it.
Just
like,
learn to love yourself.
yeah,
And make memories. Make those
Heck yeah,
memories.
no, literally, that's exactly what I'm doing. I have like an itinerary. I'm that type of coordinator. It's kind of like
I'll tell you what, it worked out for Katie.
It
Not me.
Stay
But
tuned.
Lydia, you need to tell us about this story, though. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
Okay, yeah, heck yeah. Okay, so I went to a private college in upstate New York. I'm from Albany. So I got on there and I was like a collegiate athlete too. I played volleyball. Like,
Nice.
I feel you there, Tyler. We all went on Tinder when we were all away and we would all just, randomly message.
I'm not
We went
alone.
to college. No joke. And then one day I met a goalie from another local college and I was like, hey, like, let's meet up. You know what I mean? Like, he felt like a really nice person. What does this man's do? I literally, first of all, I was more so like the gentleman in this aspect where I went to go pick him up and then he brings his homework, like his accounting homework, because we were both business majors.
No, he made you do the homework.
Dude, I dead ass helped him study.
That is a
know.
smart man.
That's an entrepreneur in my book.
It's an entrepreneur.
Honestly, he was smart, but like he needed a lot of help.
I guarantee you, his
So-
Instagram says drop shop shipping entrepreneur, 500K sold in 6 months.
So Tyler used Tinder for tour guides, and this guy used Tinder for
Homework dates.
For tutors.
But honestly, I was not that type of girl anyway. So like I was just going just to like genuinely meet this person.
Right.
And yeah. and I
Nice that.
ended up tutoring him. But it's okay. He passed his midterm, which is great. That's what I found out later. He like messaged me back. He was like, hey, I passed my midterm. I was like, oh yeah.
That is hysterical.
Wow.
So no second date.
No. There. But I'm glad I helped him out.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
That's
Lydia,
awesome.
Lydia, thank you for sharing that story, and
That's
also
awesome.
thank you for telling us how the podcast feels. You got Kitty up here blushing. This is fantastic.
I'm giggling. This
Oh my
story is
gosh, stop. I'm
hysterical.
hoping I made her day. She made my whole weekend. And
Hey,
honestly, I would be a fool to not say this real quick and just shoot my shot. Tyler, in a year, if you are single, I'm here.
I hear you, Lydia. I hear you.
I like her.
Listen, your energy is amazing, and that was not stupid to shoot your shot. You always got to shoot that shot.
Now Tyler's blushing.
And I'm blushing.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
But
stop it. I'm literally brushing. I'm shaking. I'm sweating right now. I'm going to be completely honest. So.
I love you, Lydia.
This is awesome. Well, when you come down in December, we gotta.
Please let us know. We'll
yeah.
find something fun for all of us to do.
Are you guys serious?
Yeah.
Like, for real?
We always find fun things to do.
Guys, this is dead ass my week. Like,
Hey. Go play,
Hey,
go play the lotto, Lydia.
This is your year, not
honestly,
your
I'm
week.
getting
Yeah, this is your year.
This is your year, not your week.
This is your comeback year. This is my song.
Your
Yes.
record
My
year.
heart.
Song.
I don't know those words, but yes, I know the song they're talking about.
Hey.
I love that for you guys. Thank you for having this podcast and putting yourselves out there. Really, you've impacted my life so much, and I'm really happy to be here.
We
Thank you for
appreciate you,
answering
Lydia.
me.
Keep calling in, keep hanging out with us, and hope
Hell
hope
yeah.
you're drinking something nice.
Appreciate it,
I am
Lydia.
Tequila. Actually, my nickname is actually Tequila Lydia. Like, she's a
Lydia!
good
Uh-oh.
Love it, love it. Thank you so much for calling in, Lydia.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night.
This was a fun one.
Oh, that was energy. I love energy.
When someone
I
comes
love
in
that.
like that,
That's
with the
great.
energy, it just makes my whole day.
That's great.
All right, one more, and then we're gonna inspect my Instagram, or not my Instagram, my dating app, which is also a dating app.
What are you saying over here?
Yeah.
Hello. I called one more person. Yeah, the calls are popping, y'all. We love y'all.
they
Thank you
are.
for
They're
calling
coming
We
in
got 20
strong.
callers right now.
They're coming in strong.
I just invited somebody. Let's see if it works. Does it work? I invited Zuzu.
Make sure you.
Zuzu's unavailable now.
Oh, I'll say unmute yourself.
This is my fight song. Take back my. Is that the song you're
love
thinking?
that
Yes,
song.
and it's a
Take
good
back
song.
My life song.
I called 2 people. We got 2 people on the line.
Uh-oh.
We
I got 2
Hey,
phones.
Haley, how you doing?
Hi.
No. Oh, no.
And we got she like Skylar on the line.
Yeah, I'll talk with her. I can talk with you.
We're all in this
Okay.
together. Group squad right here.
All right. Hi, Haley. And who's the other caller?
I fat finger. I call a lot of people.
My heart is racing.
So who do we have? We have Haley and
who else?
Shalik or Bree. It's probably easier.
Bree.
Shalik is like more.
Bree.
Shalik is
Brit-
sleek. I like
I
it.
like Shalik. Let's go with Shalik.
Shalik.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. Which one of y'all want to share your dating app story first?
I can share mine real quick. It's a little interesting.
Let's hear it, Haley.
Go.
So, I've been in a 2-year relationship with a guy for 2 years, like I just said. But before that, I was interested in women. And I met this girl on a like bisexual dating app type thing.
What app is that?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask.
Oh God, I can't even remember because I haven't looked at it in such a long time. I deleted everything, obviously. I think it might have been called Zusk.
Oh, this is before your relationship.
Yes, before
yeah.
the 2-year
Oh, I thought
relationship.
this was during.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like nervous right now. I can't believe
Don't be
you guys.
nervous. We're hanging
yeah,
out.
you're good.
So yeah, I mean, I met this girl. She was really cool. We were both nurses. I'm still a nurse. So we hit it off. This was during COVID too. Oh God. So she came to my house, and at this time, my roommates and I, we just drank tequila like it was going out of style.
Right.
Me too.
Obviously.
It's never out of style, but yes, I like your style.
It still isn't. But she came over and brought a bottle of tequila. And we had a really good time. Hung out that whole night. I don't know. It was so weird. Like I was in the middle of thinking I was interested into women, but then she came and I was like, maybe not. Very awkward.
So what flipped the switch for you?
We still are like friends, kind of.
That's cool.
I don't know. We still keep in touch. I have her on Snapchat. Like she knows I have a boyfriend, but we still keep in touch. But I also was on male girl dating apps. I was on Hinge. I was on Tinder.
Mm-hmm.
I think like going to what Phil said about like what can we do to like add to those dating apps.
Yes.
I just think I don't know. There's just something that's so inauthentic about them that bothers me, and that I had a hard time with when I was on them because I met my boyfriend now that I've been with. We met authentically. Like we've known each other for 6 years. We were friends first. So I don't know. I don't know what there is out there that can make these dating apps just like more authentic, I guess.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
It feels just forced sometimes.
Maybe
We got to figure this out.
I mean, I feel like it's corny, but like Match.com. I don't know, but I feel like those things try to match you with like what your values and like things that you believe in. Is that how they try to match those people? I never signed up for one.
I think so. I think so.
So I think maybe those are more authentic, where it's just like the dating apps now are just like, if you're in the area, here's
you go.
your options.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe if there's like something that's like, okay, I believe in this, this, and this, and this, and this,
And I'm in this area.
Yeah.
and I'm in this
Right.
area, maybe it concentrates what you're looking at, and that maybe can create a more authentic way of dating on these apps.
Yeah.
So
So basically, she's on the wrong app. Or she was on the wrong app, should I say.
maybe, I mean, I have to see what Match.com is and all
Right,
these things.
right.
So I don't know what they.
But making like Match.com like an app, like more accessible app or something.
Yeah,
And a
or-
more friendly user.
Well, I feel like Match.com is trying to make their way back. Like they're doing a lot of things. They're trying to be like Tinder and all these things.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like based off their marketing, all that stuff. But I don't think, like, I think for what you're saying, Haley, like there needs to be a way for them to maybe share the same values and morals and all that stuff, and then you can match with like people that are more on your page.
Right,
I'd say.
right.
Is there a button or anything on Tinder or any of those to be like looking for a serious relationship?
So I was just gonna say. So Hinge was one of the only ones that when I set it up asked me, "Are you looking for fun? Are you looking for serious dating?" So I always clicked serious dating.
You clicked fun. Shut up, Dom.
On my second one, I clicked fun. No, so I would click serious dating, and then I felt like if it did go somewhere, which it never did, it could have been like, well, you said you wanted something serious, or we were in that category.
What do you think of that plan, Haley?
I agree. I do. Now, I mean, I'm in a relationship now, but I do agree. Like, my friends all use Hinge, and I feel like there are, like, I have a guy friend right now that he's on a date right now. He met her from Hinge. Like, and I'm excited to see how it goes for him. I always am excited to see how, I think it's beautiful when people meet on dating apps.
Yeah.
I didn't have that experience, but I did, like I said, I met a friend.
I think it's important for everyone to be open-minded, you know, whether it's dating apps, whatever it is, however you meet somebody.
Just being open-minded.
And also they take a chance, whether it's dating app, whether it's a guy at the coffee shop, you know what I mean? Like go introduce yourself. What's the worst thing that's going to happen? You're going to forget about it in a day.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Well, thanks for calling, Haley.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Thank you for doing what you're doing. And Tyler, I've always been a fan. I read your book. I watched you on The Bachelorette. My mom loves you to death.
Tell mama I said I love you.
My mom loves you. So I'll tell her you said what's up.
I appreciate you, Haley. Thank you so much for everything. The book, for listening to this podcast, radio, not podcast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Shalik.
Hey.
What up? Thank you for being patient. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you guys? How
Good.
are y'all?
We're good. How you doing, Shalik?
Yeah, good. I'm doing good. So Phil, like really quick, my mom used to tell me when I first left home, I was 19 years old. I went straight into the military, and I never knew how to be by myself or do anything by myself. And she was just like, just get out there, get dressed up, and take yourself out to eat. And I'd be like, what the hell? Like, I danced ballet. I was very meek. I was very quiet. So I was like, what? And honestly, it's the most liberating thing like anybody can do.
It is.
Especially as like a woman, because now, listen, okay, there's a tactic here.
Hey. Shalik.
Okay, I go to the rich parts, trying to stick with daddy. Hey, like, y'all see me.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
It's an entrepreneur.
Make his pockets hurt.
Huh?
He said, make his pockets hurt.
Make his pockets hurt.
Hurt. No, but it's the most liberating thing now. And I feel like I do it so much now to where, like, when I actually do have a date, I'm like, so what do you do on these things? Like, what are you supposed to talk about? I feel like I've had more, I don't meet too many people off of dating apps because of just the industry that I'm in. So it's a very extroverted industry. I work in fashion.
Nice.
So like I meet a lot of people in person, but for the people that I have met online, definitely like today, you have to, as a woman, Uber or drive yourself, okay? Because when it's time to go,
Yeah, you're right. It's true. For safety.
it's time to go. I'm not going to play with you.
I think that's very important on dating apps.
Yeah.
If you know the person prior to dating them, that's one thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like you can be a gentleman, drive and pick them up, all that. But if you're on a dating app, I think it's very important for you to drive yourself there because you need an escape plan.
I never thought about that until she just said that.
You need to get out. You need to have a way out if it's bad. Also, if it's uncomfortable, you don't want to drive home if it's uncomfortable.
I send everybody my location. Okay, I'm
Ooh,
like,
smart.
hey, this is your guy. This is what he. So I was military police, so we didn't play that.
Shalik giving us dating app safety right now, one-on-one.
Yeah, no doubt. And thank you for your service, Shalik.
This is it. This is what we do. This is what we don't do. But no, so I don't really do dating apps too much. I want to say like the last one that I was on, and like it was very, very brief for a good reason. So someone told me to join this dating app called Stir. It's a dating app for single parents. Okay, so I was like, okay, I have two little chunkitos, so I'm just like, okay, let me get there, let me see, because mama still got it.
Yes, she does.
And,
Get it, girl.
oh my gosh, like I got on there, and the purpose is like, for other single parents to meet other single parents, because not too many single people without any kids want to date people with kids, So I was meeting a lot of single guys on there that didn't have any kids. So now I'm kind of curious. I was like, so why are you on here?
It sounds like my friend Chad would do that.
Oh, no. So you're meeting guys without kids.
so I was like, so what brings you here? And then like they're like, first off, like, are you a catfish? I'm like, so what brings you here? Okay, so and like they would tell me that like, you know, that they prefer women with children because they were more serious, you know, and was like wanting to like settle down. And then I've had guys like outrightly like, you know, just wanting me to bring my kids on like the date. I'm like the people that know my kids are literally like close family and friends. I don't bring my kids
I wonder
around
if that's
everybody.
a fetish or something weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not sure about
like
that.
even like a. I don't even go down that hole, but that's like a creep kind of thing right there.
It is.
So that's why you were saying you didn't last long on that app. That it gives me the ick.
No,
Yeah, it's real
We
weird.
ain't stirring no more.
No.
A week, like on all of my apps that I was on, like a week. And so I'm like, you know what? Like I'm done with dating apps. Okay, like I'm done with this. And I don't know who did this, but this this one show I don't know, like some casting agents like found me and they were like, you know, submitting me like to be on this like dating show. I was like, the fuck? I was like, wait a second, you know? But like everybody like, you know, keeps telling me like, you need to get out there. You need to like, you know, do this, do that. But it's like, I'm so shy. I get irritated really easily, especially when like a guy says something dumb because they usually say something very provocative and vulgar and they over-sexualize me. And I just feel icky. Like, you know, like they try to compliment, like after they over-sexualize you, you know, then like they try to like slap on like a backhanded like compliment. And then when you get upset, then like they get upset because you're upset. And like they're trying to convince you that like they complimented you. And it's like, you just really like sexualize me here. And like, I don't like it. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then like I attract a lot of older men. I don't know what it is.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 28.
28. And what do you call older men? Men in their 40s? Men in their 50s?
Okay.
60s?
No. Okay, because I've had my fun. Okay, but
Hello.
I've had a guy like in his 50s and then pushing 60s.
Ooh.
You know, and I'm just like, what is it about me that like projects that, you know, I'm like interested? Like, are you, you know, like I'm just not really understanding here because a lot of guys like around my age, I don't know, like I feel like they're very insecure. And then when I tell them what I do for a living, I feel like they get really, really like, oh, okay, like I can't really be with somebody like you. And then like I've had guys tell me like, okay, like maybe I'm not the right person for you. Maybe, you know, you are like too much for me. And like I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like y'all some weak men. Like come on here.
At least you know how to identify weak.
Yes, I was going to say.
And I was just going to chime in and say, just from like, we obviously don't know you on a personal level, but just from you speaking in, you carry confidence.
Yes.
So if you're talking about like, I don't understand why I may be attracting older men seek that and see that.
Yeah.
So that
And younger men are intimidated by
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. You got men chasing you instead of little boys, is what Dominic just said.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Isn't it the other way around? She had little boys chasing her instead of men.
You know, plus you probably have a mature look to you, you know?
Right.
I am okay, like mature, like not like super old looking. Okay,
No. We ain't giving you that.
No, I'm not saying old.
Honey, you're orange.
Hey, if I could zoom in on your picture right now, I would. You look great, girl.
I can't see your picture, but I'm just gonna say you're probably too sexy for the little boys to handle.
Yep.
So maybe the older man is what you need.
Yes.
Oh,
Let's go.
Phil. Upgrade.
You see? You got to upgrade. No little boys for you.
Well, Shalik, we appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. You guys are great.
Keep hanging with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Sure. Bye.
Have an amazing night, Shalik.
All right, we're gonna do one more song, and then we're gonna go through my dating app, guys.
What's the last song do you have in mind? What are your thoughts on this one? How are you gonna close this
I
one?
know how we're gonna close it out.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I'm gonna need to get the Instagram live or get Instagram stories. I'm gonna put it on a performance.
Is this a sing along?
I'm gonna put it on a performance. How do I do this?
Come on, T.
Songs. I've had.
Give it to us, T.
I used to sing this song when I was on The Bachelorette, and it was like am I getting hyped to go see Hannah? I was like, oh, let's go. I'm about to play this shit. I love this song.
Here we go.
This table is about to become my piano.
Uh-oh. Y'all get ready.
Naked, baby, Versace on the floor.
Woo.
Ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl. Katie thinks I'm crazy.
Now I know everyone's
think
thinking
we're
out there.
back. Are we back live?
We're back, y'all. We're back, y'all.
live.
And I'm gonna do us all a favor here. we're gonna end this thing.
We're gonna close it.
We're gonna close it down. We're gonna close it down. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to share my dating app profile with y'all
Yes.
at the top of the show next week.
Yeah,
At the top of the
we
hour.
are going to help Tyler set his profile up.
Yep.
Make sure the photos are good, the bio's good.
Well, they're gonna go through it, and then they're gonna help me set it up. So we're gonna start this next week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Katie, Dom, Phil. Once again, I appreciate you guys. I love y'all.
Love you.
All y'all
Love you,
listening.
brother.
Thank you.
Man.
Make sure you hit that heart button. Like that thing right now.
Guys, invite your friends to download the app. We'll see you live. We'll hear you live next week.
So, but we appreciate y'all tuning in, hanging out with us. It was a blast. It was a pleasure, and we'll be back again next week. On Tuesday, we're gonna go through my dating app. We're going to go through my photos, the things I say.
Whoa, photos.
Photos.
Ew.
Yeah.
Remember
Hello.
that thumb one?
Good thing this is a radio show. But once again, thank you guys for coming on here, and for those who came on and shared their story. It takes bravery, and we thank you for doing that. So we love y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see y'all next week for episode 9 of the Everybody But Me show at 6 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Could we turn up on a Tuesday?
Tequila Tuesday.
Have an amazing Labor Day weekend, guys.
And just remember, ooh, take it off for me, for me, for me, for me now, girl.
Target on the floor.
That's hilarious. Love you guys.
Good night, everybody.